Alright, so my stack of toys over here that I'm trying to get to review is not really getting smaller. It's actually kind of getting bigger. And that's because collecting action figures is like the cool thing to do. Like back when I started, a lot of people weren't collecting. There wasn't that much to buy. And now it's just like, I mean, something comes out like 2 or 3 times a week, it seems like. And so when you get a toy like this, I went to Toys R Us, I saw this on the shelf, and I was like, I don't know, man, 30 bucks. And I got a lot of toys at home already, and then put it back on the shelf. Went back again and sold out. Went back again, saw it. They had one left, but I was already buying like a stack of other stuff. So I put it back on the shelf again. Then I went there again, and I saw it again, and I go, you know what? If I am debating it this much, I obviously need this thing in my collection. It's just the $30 price point was kind of hard to swallow because he's Chucky, he's small, and then I thought about it. I go, you know what? I don't have a problem pulling the trigger on an $80 Mezco, so why should I have a problem pulling a trigger with the soft good Chucky that comes with a pretty cool box? I don't know. You tell me if I made a mistake. Let's check him out. Alright, so here's this soft goods NECA Chucky standing right about 5 inches tall. The box is 7 inches because you're probably going to end up keeping that, even though I'll never put them back inside of it. That's just something that will look good in the very back of your shelf. And here he is next to the McFarlane ones for a side-by-side comparison. I mean, McFarlane was definitely ahead of this game. The hair, the face, and they're both, actually the McFarlane one is really good. I just really wanted the soft goods one. Just, I'm not real sure why, but I did. Side-by-side comparison, man, God, I miss McFarlane. I wish he'd get a good license that I actually cared about for he could start making toys. Here's the Bride of Chucky in case you haven't seen one of these. I know it's been a while since they made that. Pretty good toy. And then you have the Battle Damage one. That was just kind of like the, why not? I guess I'll get it. But it's a pretty good toy. Let's get back to this one more side-by-side comparison. And let's do some price points here. Because you figure this Chucky, $30. It actually looks pretty good. Like the soft goods on it. We'll get a closer look in a minute. But he's got buttons on there. The stitching's pretty clean. I mean, it looks just like a doll. So I think it's actually pretty accurate. Then you got the Joker. Now, I'm not going to say that they're comparable. Of course, the Joker, the Mezco fabric, the soft goods is actually really nice. That also has buttons. But you figure this is an $80 toy, which is really nice. I'm not saying that it's not. And this is a $30 toy. So, I mean, whenever Mezco like shorts us on accessories and stuff for like 80 bucks, like I mean, 30 bucks, 80 bucks, 30. Are you guys getting what I'm saying here? Like, I think they can give us a little bit more for 80 bucks is what I'm trying to say, because I think they did pretty good for 30. And it does come with extra accessories. Let's check those out. So here's this Chucky. First off, his accessories. It comes with this baseball bat. Pretty cool. Got a nice little wood grain to it. Doesn't say anything on it. He does come with like the butcher knife from the kitchen. That's definitely a must-have for him. Then he comes with this toy knife. Tons of little paintwork on there. That thing looks really nice. And then he does come with this hammer. All the accessories fit in his hands really good. They kind of click right in. Like they made the knife handles nice and wide, so like they're the same size as the bat. So everything will kind of fit in either hand. So I definitely like how they did that. Let's go back to this knife for a second. That's good. Then you got this hammer. They put a little wood grain on here. Once again, NECA just showing off. Like, NECA, I mean, what can you say? The company is unbelievable. So on this soft good costume, it definitely looks pretty good. It doesn't really come off. I think it's all kind of sewn together as one piece. It looks like there might be like a Velcro or something in the back. There is. Doesn't matter. I mean, why would you take this thing off anyways? Here's like one of the little places where they just got to show off a little bit. There's no peg hole, which I like because I really don't ever put my figures on a peg. So that's nice that they didn't do a peg hole. but they took the time to sculpt the bottom of the shoes and they put good guys on it. Nice little touch. You'll never see it, but it's nice when they show off and do something cool like that. The articulation on this thing, it's good. It's not great. Since we don't have a toy like this, I'm going to go ahead and go over it. The head is on a ball. It's kind of like a doll's head. Works pretty good. Not, you know, it's kind of like a bobblehead almost. Now you think this would have an ab crunch because it's coming from NECA. It doesn't, but it does turn at the waist, but it doesn't really turn much because of the soft good costume. The shoulders are on a ball. It does have a bicep swivel. Make sure that that thing's not backwards when you go to bend the double elbow, which actually works really good. The hands are pretty good. They have a little hinge and they turn all the way around. The thighs are on a ball. Like, you can actually move this thing pretty decent because the costume is baggy. Double knee, I'm guessing. I didn't really pull it up. The ankles, they don't. I guess it turns up here at the upper thigh or something. You can definitely turn it somewhere. There's no pivot, which is weird. You think that they would, but it has a hinge right here. I guess you don't need a pivot on a figure this small. There he is. I showed you the collection. If you think he's worth 30 bucks, go pick him up. If not, they're making I think a $20 version too with like a plastic clothes and not the soft goods. But for an extra 10 bucks, you may as well get this one. That's the video. Thanks for watching.